Yo, 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 what's up? It's 18 Wild in the building. This morning, how y'all people doing this morning? Hope y'all doing blessed this morning. Woke up and you feeling good and you got a lot of things that you want to go conquer today. You got something you want to go conquer today? Go conquer it. Go conquer it. You want something to conquer today? Go conquer it. Go get into it and make your way, man. Make your way. Man, this morning, man, I want to wake up this morning and tell y'all, man, I finally, and I'm gonna go get into it um later, because it's gonna take me a couple of it's gonna take me a couple of days for me to read this this Bible. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm conquering, man. I'm gonna conquer reading the Ethiopian Bible, man. Yep. That's what 18 Wild is doing. So I just want to hop on this live, man. See if there's anybody on here this morning. See if anybody was interested, and see if anybody would be on here and see this, and they would come on here and they would join and want to discuss it. Have anybody read this before? That's what I want to ask. Have you read the Ethiopian Bible before, man? If you read the Ethiopian Bible before, man, um, throw a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Throw a comment down in the channel. Say I have read this before, because this is the original Bible. See, most people say, you know what I'm saying, the KJV has everything in it, but this Bible has all 88 books. All 88 books. Nothing has been taken out. Everything's been preserved. So if you the type of person that you think like the KJV is compromised, and you want to know what the Bible was in its original state, the Ethiopian Bible is in its original state with all 88 books. So that's what 18 Wild is gonna get into over these past couple of weeks. I brought the audio book. I'm just waiting on till I get paid so I can buy the hardcover edition. So man, I can get into it and start reading, because I want to read some of these books that's not in the KJV. Even though I had listened to some of the audio books, some different books, but I haven't read all the different books and all the chapters at once. And that's what I want to do. See how everything connects. I know people ain't up this early this morning, but I'm excited. I don't know, man. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to get my hands I can't wait to get my hands on the book and start reading it, man. I don't know. For me, it's an excitement, man. I can't wait till I get my hands on the book and start reading. I don't know. For y'all people, man, yeah. They used to say a long time ago, if you don't want a black person to know anything, put it in the book. I don't know where that saying came from, but hey, I know it was a saying. So I'm definitely gonna dig my fingers in this book. Definitely, definitely dig my fingers in this book, man. Like, what do y'all people think? Like, do y'all think like the 88, the books that was taken out the Bible, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all could drop y'all comments in the chat. Do you think, like, for me, I was wondering when they decided to make the KJV Bible, who were they that they thought they could take out the scriptures and put back in certain scriptures, but take out other scriptures and say that's not important? That's in my mind. I just always wanted to see men is men. They want to have control over every little thing in the world. They want control of your mind. They want control of how you spend your money. They want control of your thoughts. They want control of your intellectual property. They want control of everything a human thinks of, don't you? Hey man, they do. They want control of it, man. And if you don't see that, I don't know why you don't see. I don't know. Have you noticed, like, anything somebody created? Like they said, we have all these black creators and all these black people created things, right? Where's their legacy in the world? They created it, right? If the black woman created the phone, I mean, if the black woman created all these things, the black man created all these things, why aren't their legacy more bigger in this world? If we created essential things, like things that we today that we can't survive without, or people can't do without, why aren't their legacy that big? Right? It's just almost like this Bible. You feel what I'm saying? This is the first Bible that was written, the original. But people would kind of throw this Bible off and say, "Oh man, the KJV is all I need." You feel what I'm saying, bro? You can't say that. If you say the KJV is all you need, bro, you can't say that. You cannot say that when it's the original Bible that was written and preserved, the first Bible that was written and preserved, and then you gonna take a copy of a Bible and stuff that they took out the Bible and say this is all you need out the Bible, right? Why? I be want to understand people thinking. Do they not want to know the truth? Like, how can their mind be so brainwashed that they don't want to know the truth, right? Because I was just listening to the Bible on audio book. You know what I'm saying? They have other books inside of it. So I don't know how somebody could decide to strip the writing out of it and say, "Oh, y'all don't need these parts. These parts is ridiculous. It don't sound right. These parts, so we gonna take these parts out because it sounds unreal." Hmm. That's to me that sounds like Roman rule. Like, as you know, Roman people was big on taking people out of history. If they feel like you was somebody who accomplished something and did something, they wrote it down, right? You know what I'm saying? Romans wrote their history down, so their history will become fact, and you will have some trace of their history. But they was conquerors, so I'm pretty sure that they took other people's cultures and histories and buried it. It made it seem like what they wrote is total fact, and what they wrote was, you know what I'm saying, was the only thing that's true. Because that's what conquerors do. They strip you of your language and they make you conform to them. Just like when America came over here, took over America. I mean, when the immigrants from England came over here, took over America, and wiped out most of the Indians' culture and the way they did things, and made everybody conform to how they want America to be, right? But America was a totally different place, ran by the Indians, totally different system. Because the Indians, they only hunted for what they needed. They didn't take a lot from the land. They only took what they needed from the land. Then you got Americans. I mean, you got the English people coming from over there. They came in here and they gobbled up everything. They want all the resources. They want all the land. You know what I'm saying? The Indians didn't understand, like, oh, you gonna pay me for this, but this is free. This ground, this soil, all this is free. But now you gonna give me a little bit of some money for this? Okay. Because they didn't know what they was doing at the time. They didn't know how this system was gonna be set up in place and how they was gonna really take control over this place and really wipe their people out. So yeah, man, it's always somebody coming in, wiping out history, wiping out your history, wiping out your native tongue, and then tell you to conform with what they talking about. Yeah, man, that's what they do. That's what conquerors do. But I want to tell you today, you are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror, right? And I just believe if God said it's gonna be false prophets and all these things, right? But how you gonna know what's real and what's false if you don't go and read all these religions, all these books? If you don't go read all these books, how you gonna know what's real and what's false? How you gonna know what's real and what's false if you don't go read like the Quran, the Bible? If you don't go read this stuff, how do you know these things are false? Because for some people can read things and get their own comprehension out of it, right? But some things are undeniable. If you read it, it says what it says, and that's what it's saying. You only could get one comprehension out of it, right? So that's what it is. So that's what it is today. The Ethiopian Bible. I just got it yesterday, and I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. It's gonna take me a couple of days. I'm gonna read it, and I want to get into some of these books that was taken out of the Ethiopian Bible. Cause I don't know. I think do y'all think do do you think the Nephilim was real? Do you think when the Nephilim was terrorizing all the people back in the day, eating all the cattle, eating all the people, and having people running scared and stuff. Hey, do y'all think that was real? Do you think it was true? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. But only thing I could do is read the book and find out, right? I can make a conscious decision for myself to read the book and find out what's going on. Yep. So that's what we getting into. That's what we getting into for these past couple of weeks. I just got this yesterday, and in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be trying to go over. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to go through the whole book. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to go through the whole book, but I'm gonna definitely go through the whole book and read. And this is something that I've been wanting to get for a long time. Was the Ethiopian Bible, the original Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody have any conflicts about the Ethiopian Bible, because you know the Ethiopian Bible saying everything that the KJV Bible saying, but it got some extra books in there. And when the KJV Bible came along, they said, "Hey man, let's take these books out because these books don't make no sense, or these books don't belong." Don't get me wrong. I had audio. I had listened to the audio of Maccabees and some other books, but I wanted the whole book together where I could read the whole book at once. You feel what I'm saying? And I finally got it, and I'm excited that I got it, man. You feel what I'm saying? I was so excited that I got it. I had to come on YouTube and say, "Hey, I got this. I got it now. I got it now." You feel what I'm saying? I was so excited that I got the book yesterday. The audio book yesterday. I was like, "Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?" I wanted to get the hard cover back so I could get on live and I can read it. You know what I'm saying? The audio, since it's narrated by somebody, I can't really play the audio. So you know what I'm saying? Because it belongs to a production company, so I can't replay the audio because it's narrated. So I can't play that on the screen. So I'm gonna wait till I get the $50 so I could get the hardcover with the big letters in it so I can see all the words. And then I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna do a couple of readings on some of the books that was taken out of the Bible. I know most of the time, you know what I'm saying, people don't want to hear the stuff like this, but I believe, man, you should dig into all truths, man. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with reading the truth, and there's nothing wrong with reading the book. You feel what I'm saying? They said a long time ago, man, if you don't want black people to know, just put it in the book. You feel what I'm saying? That was a saying back then. And then I got to think to myself back then, if anybody grew up in my era or my generation, like you never seen, like when we had black and white TVs, man, you you always seen the commercial where they was advertising of feeding the Ethiopian people, the Christians feeding the Ethiopian people. You used to have that on TV all the time, and you used to see the skinny little kids that was real skinny with the flies flying around their nose and their mouth, and they got a bowl of porridge, and you see the white guy standing over them, and he touching on them like, man, you gonna feed these kids? It's less than a penny. It's less than a penny. Only a couple of cents a day. You can feed a kid. Y'all never seen that before? It was a long time ago. They used always raise money for the Ethiopian people. They always used to raise money for the Ethiopian people, but you don't see it today. Today, that stuff is non-existent. You don't see none of that today, right? What happened to the Ethiopian people? But they good now. They don't need no more help. They good. So back then, they needed a lot of help feeding the kids. You seen flies on them. They were skinny. They wasn't eating nothing. But now, all of a sudden, they don't need help now. I wish I could get, like, I want to know, and I want to have a good community, man. Do anybody know anybody from Ethiopia? Like, Do anybody know anybody from Ethiopia that could speak English, that could come up in the chat and have a conversation and could say anything? If anybody sees this video and they know somebody who Ethiopian and they could come up in here and they can give a couple of words and they know about the Ethiopian Bible. You feel what I'm saying? If anybody knows anybody from Ethiopia that could get in contact with me, get in contact with me, 18 Wow on YouTube. Get in contact with me. Come in one of my chats, say something or anything. I would love to meet somebody from Ethiopia, and I would love to hear what do they think about the Ethiopian Bible. Because, some people out here in America, they stuck on the KJV. You know what I'm saying? But the KJV got pages ripped out of it. You feel what I'm saying? They stuck on it. I'm not saying I didn't read the KJV because I read it, right? But now I'm like thirsty. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I want some more. I just don't want the KJV knowledge. I want some more knowledge. See, I'm thirsty. I want some more knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all people feel about this, but how do y'all feel about it? What was the intent of people saying? What's the intent? What people saying that what reason that they had to take out the other books out the Bible? What's the reason for that? What is the reason for that? You feel what I'm saying? Anybody who has some intelligence in the Bible, anybody has some intelligence in the Bible, I really want them to you know what I'm saying, come up here and have a healthy discussion and explain to me. Cause see, I'm a baby in this. So you know what I'm saying? You got more people that's more knowledgeable of these things and stuff. And I'm just wet behind my ears. I'm a beginner. I'm wet behind my ears, but I would love for somebody to explain to me why were the books taken out and give me a good explanation on why some of the books was taken out the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? And what was they purpose and what was they aim and they goal to take them books out? If it was all scripture, all created back then, and it was all in one book, why would you rip pages out of a book? You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm missing something if you rip the page out the book. I would be missing something, right? So that's what I'm getting into, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I constantly It amazes me how I constantly get on this live every morning and I see people jump in and out the lives, right? You jump in and out the lives. Hey, throw a like on the screen. If you come past here and you catch a couple of my words, throw a like on the screen. Subscribe to the channel. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel and throw a like on the screen. You feel what I'm saying? And I already knew that I wasn't gonna get no support from my people, and I wasn't gonna get support for no other people. I already knew this, right? When I started this, but it's all good, you know. I'm still gonna do what I set out to do because this is what I want to know. This is my therapy. This is what I want to figure out, and I want to figure out, and I want to know in my brain because yeah, man. Because a lot of things we was lied to about, man. A lot of things we was lied to about. I see how this system run. I see how this government run. I see how how in one state you could have a man named like Chud the Builder go through and harass black people, call them out their name, and think that was gonna fly, then get into a confrontation and shoot somebody, and then he get arrested and locked up. He get arrested and locked up because he was going around messing with people, right? But then you have a two young people at a swim meet, and you have one young male, which is white, walk up to a black guy, try to get him to move out of an area that he was sitting in at a school track meet, and the boy getting scared and defending himself and stabbing him. And then you have that in Texas, and it's a stand your law ground, and they were saying, "Oh, it's stand your law." I did heard somebody say, "Hey, they done walked up in the club and shot somebody because they was on some gangster time stuff, and they got 28 years in jail." And this black man who was defending himself for some people walking up on him got 35 years in jail. An honor roll student that worked at Foot Locker. An honor roll student that worked at Foot Locker. So it's just a lot of things that's going on in this world that I see that's against us. There's a lot of things going on in this world that I see that against us, and it's just like the laws is not made for us. When we do something according to the law, like how that black boy did, stand your ground. Now it's no more stand your ground. Now it's you murdered somebody. You didn't stand your ground. You killed somebody. So I just wonder, why do the laws different when it comes to this skin color? Why are the laws different? I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I feel like, and I'm not hating on nobody or anything. This is how I feel like. I just want an understanding of it. You feel what I'm saying? I really want to understand, because I can't go around in this world just, and stuff is happening all around us, and then I gotta make an understanding of it, or I gotta go in the house and have discussions with my kids and be like, "Hey man, when you're going to stores, don't act like you're stealing. If you don't got no money, don't go into the stores. Don't go picking up nothing at no stores. If you don't got no money, you don't want nobody to accuse you of stealing." You feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have these because I have kids, so I gotta have these conversations with my kids. You feel what I'm saying? And it's hard because my kids do go to a mixed school. You feel what I'm saying? My kids do go to a mixed school. Latinos, Caucasians, blacks. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell them when I hear stuff like this and I see stuff like this. I don't. I want to talk to them and have that conversation with them, but I don't want to give them no negative views about anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But how I supposed to keep them safe? How do I supposed to relay a message to my children without spewing any type of hate towards any race? You feel what I'm saying? To keep them protected and not get shot in their back by anybody. How can I keep them protected? How? You feel what I'm saying? And I know most of the people who believe in God, they gonna first thing they're gonna say, Hey man, we gotta put it in God's hands. We can't worry. Only thing we gotta do is pray. Pray and put it into God's hands. That's what somebody gonna tell me. That's why I know somebody of the Bible gonna tell me pray and put it into God's hands. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it into God's hands, and I'm gonna read the Ethiopian Bible, man. That's what I've been wanting to do for a minute. I just got my hands on it on the audio book, and I'm gonna listen to it. And when I get the money, I'm gonna go get the hardcover. I'm gonna buy the hardcover so I can read a couple of passages out these lost books on YouTube, because I can't play the audio book because it's narrated. So you know what I'm saying. It's all good, man. I understand people coming in, jumping out. At least if you're gonna jump in here, drop a like on the live, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. If you're gonna pop in, pop past and see my face, I'm talking about the Ethiopian Bible. And if you know anybody who knows anything about the Ethiopian Bible or knows anything about um religion, history, you know what I'm saying, they can inbox me, and maybe we could set up a discussion on my channel, and I can send y'all a link to come in and give your thoughts and give your words on my channel. You know what I'm saying? If anybody who has expert knowledge on the Quran, anybody has expert knowledge on the Ethiopian Bible, and anybody who has expert knowledge on the KJV Bible, I would like for you to contact me, 18 Wild, and we could set up a date where we all free and we could hop on a live. I could set up a live for my channel, and y'all can discuss it. You feel what I'm saying? So I really want y'all people who popping up in here, man, to kind of share the video, man, get it out there. Get the video out there to who it needs to go to, so I can set up this live. You feel what I'm saying? Because I need people with expert knowledge of the KJV. I need somebody with expert knowledge of the Ethiopian Bible and expert knowledge of the Quran. You feel what I'm saying? I got somebody with the expert knowledge of the Quran. I just don't know if he'll join the channel. You you know what I'm saying, for an interview. I don't know how busy his schedule is, but I know I got a person in mind for that one, and I got a person in mind for the KJV. You feel what I'm saying? That I would want to come on the channel. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the two guys. I'm gonna give you the two guys. Um, One is JT, the bigger figure. I would love to connect with you, brother, to talk about the Quran. And Jamal, which y'all would know him as J Hood, the old block guy. Y'all would know him from that. But you know what I'm saying? That brother, he got expert knowledge on the KJV. But I know no one who has expert knowledge on the Ethiopian Bible. So if y'all can share my video, get it out to these brothers, and yeah, man, and find somebody with the knowledge of the Ethiopian Bible, man, and maybe we could do a live chat all together and discuss some of these things and discuss why were the books taken out, and what are some of the differences between the Quran and these two Bibles, the Ethiopian Bible and the KJV Bible. So I would think that would be a dope live. Um, yeah, because I'm really not doing it for no clout. I'm doing it for my own personal reasons myself, because I need these videos, and these videos gonna be on YouTube. These videos my kids gonna see one day, and when I'm gone off this earth, this is what they'll have to go back to and see, like what their father was talking about or what their father was on. So you know what I'm saying? Most of these videos is for my kids to go back and look at me, and you know what I'm saying, reminisce about their father. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody come up in here, please share the video, man. Share the video. JT the bigger figure, Jamal J Hood. If y'all would like to join a live chat or set up a live chat one day, I would love to do that with y'all. And I would love to find somebody who has expert knowledge on the Ethiopian Bible. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's all I had to do this morning, man. That's all I wanted to say this morning, man. I love y'all people, man. I know nobody ain't up as early as me doing it. If you is, you just jumping in and jumping out, and you ain't interested in what I'm talking about. But I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. And I love y'all people who do tap in and who do like the content. I love y'all family. I'll catch up with y'all next time. You know what it is. I'll holla back.